That's up the left side. Solid. A good drive in the fairway. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll hold steady at 7 over par. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. That one up the right side. And just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Okay, safely aboard here at the par 5 15th hole in 2. Well done, Frank.
Off the downhill lie, that ball just hung in the clouds for a little while and then safely on deck.
Oh, my goodness, that is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. Putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. That one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. What a putt there at 16. It is down for a birdie. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. 10-foot putt left. that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18. And that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. All right, good job to blast that out, but it is by no means home. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second-round coverage of the season's first, and many say most coveted, major championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Jordan Spieth, Masters champion 2015, is the leader. He's at 6 under par. For the golfer we'll be following, a low score is going to be a must in order to make the cut, as they're currently 4 shots below the line. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
Looking at 143 yards to the front, 148 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
This one looks right on point.
Now there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. That's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And hopefully that can jumpstart the round, because it's going to take a good one to overcome yesterday's performance and make it through to the weekend. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great chance to hit this green in 2, but it's going to require one of the hardest shots in golf, a big, towering, high draw to access this left hole location.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
He'll say he should have made that. That finished off for a par here with the second. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, it's a short shot on paper, but this shot will definitely embarrass you if you don't pay attention. Green is sloped severely from right to left. It's elevated, which makes it awfully difficult to get the ball close.
"18 feet from the bottom of the cup."
Okay, not a bad read there on the left to right. It just comes up a little short. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that won't help the cause one bit. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. Now a second to this par 3.
This is the time in the round you've got to really screw down the bolts in your head. Do not want to make back-to-back bogeys.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey.
Good stop, though it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance.
You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there.
That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is.
Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee.
And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
A little deep with the tee shot, and now facing a very fast and treacherous approach shot. Could easily run away.
Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
Oh, boy, that would have been one heck of a par. That nearly went down, but it'll slide just by. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And that won't help the cause one bit. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
Are you really going to take that seriously? That ball wasn't even going to land on the green, but it's finished up fine.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And it's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
What a great tee shot. Perfect. Right down the middle.
Okay, that's going to be a little tricky over there. It's over in the mounds left of this 8th green. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he gets it back to 6 over par. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
That's a good putt. Just needed a little more behind it. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to win the books as a 1/37 on this first 9. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
And the tee shot hit right of center, so that's going to leave a lengthy second shot in the vicinity of 200 yards. The biggest problem here is going left because this green is perched up. If you miss this green on the left, it'll run all the way down the hill on the left side. A little long as we can see and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
And this coming just slightly back up the hill, but the thing he's got to watch out for, it's definitely going to move to his right.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 411. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. That is not the worst shot in the world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
Nicely judged, though. It's 4-5 here at par 3. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. Oh, what a beautiful shot. That had to go right over that front bunker, but it landed perfectly. You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Now to the 13th, the wonderful Azalea, par 5 at its new distance of 545 yards. We all saw the amazing camera shots of the new tee box at the 2023 Masters, set back 35 yards from the old one. 8 eagles during that 2023 tournament, tied with the second for the most on the course. Uh-oh. Oh, that is a tough break. That is into that tributary to Rays Creek that runs along this 13th fairway. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow save par, and this will be his third to the par 5. Still not home yet, playing his 4th. A good 20-footer here. That's going to wander off to the right, lead maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that won't help the cause one bit. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. That is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway. from the fairway, we check in with Notah.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
This for birdie now at 14.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Just going to sneak on by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. All right, in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Oh, this might be close. Oh, and that's the danger of overshooting this green. That grass is very tightly mowed beyond, and this is all the way into the water at the 16th. Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green too, so that's very well done.
Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. A birdie putt now at 16.
And this should have a little bit of left to right in it, but you've got to be careful not to hit this too hard.
face. Absolutely perfect there. Down the slope. It's in for a birdie. And he'll gain a little ground as he moves to 7 over. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Verne Lundquist on the call. No issues here. That is into the fairway. That's not going to be enough. It's into the front right bunker here at 17. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf. 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. A noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
This from about 10 feet.
That's a good putt to save par here at 18. That will be a 74 for this second round. So this always a tough pill to swallow. Our featured golfer with high hopes entering this major. But this tournament EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the famed Harbortown Golf Links in South Carolina, it's opening round coverage of the RBC Heritage. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. And there's a good start. That one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
129 yards left to the flag today, and the pin right at the back.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt.
Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par. On now to the second hole, the first of 3 par 5s here at Harbortown. At a mere 502 yards, it is also the shortest of these par 5s. Any misses right or left of the fairway could block you out from going for the green in 2. But a drive of the short grass could open up one of the best scoring opportunities on the course. This one starting a hair right. Well, that one misses the fairway, but Frank, not too bad. So a chance still to get out of the gates, birdie.
Yeah, golf's not a game of perfect. I'm curious on how this second shot's going to be hit, though.
Ball releases beautifully, and that is how you do it. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And he'll move to within 2 shots of the lead at 2 under par. This third hole at 469 yards is pure Harbortown. It's narrow. The emphasis here is on hitting your tee shot in play. And a par is a good score, I promise you. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
156 yards left, sitting in the front left hole location.
think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 2 under. This is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it? Risk and reward, 200-yard, par 3, fourth. Obviously, you need to carry that water hazard running the entire length of this hole. You're going to miss. You miss right. You don't want to miss it short or long, that's for sure. That's where the Gators are waiting for some golf balls. Knew it right away. That is way left. No, that needed much more behind it than he had got, and it comes up well short and into the hazard protecting the front of this par 3. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his third shot now at the par 3.
"15 feet away."
Not much has gone right on this hole, but that's just about a perfect read. Now to the second of the par 5s, the 549-yard fifth. It's a dogleg left off the tee with bunkers on either side of the fairway, but a good drive up near or beyond that cart path should leave you with a good look into a green that slopes off to the right.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced away. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
A 6-footer now for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. Onward now to the 419-yard par 4 6th. Dog leg right. Best to aim the tee shot to the left of the fairway bunker on the right. Land there, and the green is very accessible, and a birdie might be in the offing. That will do just fine. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
He's in a good spot, 126 yards left to the flag. Wind coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, you really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
That was low from the start. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at level par. We've spoken already about the need for precision here at Harbour Town. That'll be put to the test here at the 195-yard par 3 7th. Yes, there's water. Yes, there's sand. But the biggest issue, the 2 giant trees serving as gatekeepers to this narrow green. Too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Foot putt left.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at even par. On to the number 1 handicap hole here at Harbour Town, and fittingly the one considered the most difficult, the par 4 8th at 473 yards. Overzealous golfers could run out of fairway when using the driver, but the approach to a narrow green with a long bunker left and water makes the second shot one of the most harrowing on the course. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. We wrap up the front 9 here at Harbour Town with the 332-yard par 4 9. What this hole lacks in distance, it makes up for by forcing golfers to be strategic off the tee. A large bunker prevents tee shots from running on, so best to lay up short and take a wedge into this boomerang-shaped green.
Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with this par 4. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. The back 9 starts here at the 451-yard par 410. This hole offers one of the few real wide landing zones to take aim at. However, beware of the lagoon left. If you can find the short grass, birdie is very much in play. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. This 11th hole at 436 yards is another test requiring precision over power. This fairway narrows the nearer it gets to this green, which is surrounded by 4 unique bunkers.
Well, that'll work.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Yeah, and it would be easy to leave this one short because we're going back up that hill with just the slightest bit of movement from left to right.
Scoot a foot or 2 by. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain at 1 under par. On to the 12th now at 430 yards. We've had a handful of right to lefters so far. This one's going to work the other way. As we've mentioned before, accuracy is the key off the tee, as some of those pine trees can reach out and grab you if your tee shot's not where it needs to be. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Got it there, but not quite on target. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. So many visually arresting holes here at Harbour Town. This might be the best of the bunch. The 373-yard par 4 13. Architect Pete Dye created some of the best work that golf has ever seen. But credit the design on this hole, as well as the 17th at TPC Sawgrass, to his wife, Alice, who drew up this design, how's this, on a napkin.
Well, that drive's not too bad, but it is down the left side, and if you look up ahead, that hole is cut back left, so not exactly the best line at it, but it's going to have to come up with something special.
Third shot coming up now from the bunker.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
What a save there. This hole was trouble all the way through, but that one in the hole from off the green to somehow salvage a par. Amazing. The 14th now at Harbour Town, a par 3 at 190 yards. Don't let the fact that this is the number 18 handicap hole fool you. The danger is self-evident on this hole as water runs all along the right side of the green. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only. Can't
tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. The sole par 5 on Harbour Town's back nine is this one, the 15th at 588 yards. Most of the problems here come on that second shot, which requires you either to play a big right to left or to cut the angle, hit it over the trees, and hope you've got it on line. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
Two shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little Seve-esque, perhaps a third shot on this par 5, get one close, maybe make 4.
Four feet now for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. The final three-hole stretch begins here at the 434-yard par 4 16. It's a dogleg left with an expanse of sand running along much of the entire left side of the hole. He's got his game face on now. That's safely into the right portion of the fairway. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
146 yards left to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
A little long as we can see and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Just 5 feet left. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. You come to the 17th hole, and you finally realize, that's right, I'm on an island. It's a par 3 measuring out at 174 yards. A spectacular view looking out over the water toward Daufuskie Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green. So that ball off target and knocked down by the branches of that tree, but at least it's not too far away from the green.
On this third shot, it's about 125 yards, Frank. Great job there on the downswing, finding a way to get loft on the ball, and this is possibly going to mitigate some of the damage already done. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey, and that's going to move him back down to even par. What a finishing hole this is. At 472 yards, the par 4 18th. Most will try to aim just right of that Hilton Head Lighthouse in the distance. And that sets up an approach with trouble left and long and a large bailout area to the right.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that's going to be an opening round of 71, level par. So 1 round complete, and Frank, this is such a good field this week. We may see the cream rise to the top come. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from Hilton Head Island in South Carolina and Harbour Town Golf Links, live second-round coverage of the RBC Heritage. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. As for our featured golfer, that current score is right on the number right now in terms of making the cut and playing the weekend. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
So now from the rough, his second here at the opening hole. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
"21 feet from pay dirt."
Nope. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Here's a chance to make a birdie early in the round. Second hole at Harbour Town is a relatively short par 5 at a little more than 500 yards. Again, the key, and this is the case all over the golf course, you have to put your tee shot in the right spot, and here it is on that left side of the fairway. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie.
Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
A chance now to get back to even here at 2. It's for birdie. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. And that's going to help his chances to play the weekend, as currently he's hovering right around the cut line. Up next, the 469-yard par 4 third. Trees lining both sides of the fairway, so a straight tee shot is imperative. More bogeys than birdies here, so most players are happy with a par. that's going to wind up a little straighter than the first two drives. It's in the fairway here at 3. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
146 yards left to the hole. Hole cut right in the middle.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is a 16-footer.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll lead just a couple of feet. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. 200-yard par 3/4, offering a classic Pete Dye risk-reward design. You have to carry the water hazard running the length of the hole. Better to miss right than short or long, where a thirsty lagoon lurks. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain right where he is. The 5th hole at Harbour Town is the second of the 3 par 5s at 549 yards. A good drive should leave players with the chance to try and reach this green in 2, but one larger and one smaller bunker protect the left side of this deep but narrow green. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
This is a 13-footer.
That one just going to sneak on by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. Another hole at Harbour Town where position, accuracy will be rewarded. This par 4/6 at 419 yards. Get it in the right spot, and you can make a birdie here. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From the fairway, Notah, this is second.
156 yards left to the hole. Standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. On to the 7th at 195 yards. This one of the tougher par 3s on the course. The water shouldn't be a big issue. More pressing, those two giant trees that serve like sentries at the front of the green. Any ball that gets hung up in there could very likely come down in that bunker that encircles about 90% of the green. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the hole many consider the most difficult of all here at Harbour Town, the par 4 8th. Finding the fairway is an absolute must off the tee, as you will need to have the right angle of attack to approach this long, narrow green. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer. Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll remain right where he is. One thing you don't see too often on the PGA Tour, 332-yard par 4s. But that's what we've got here on the closing hole to this front side. Before you think about knocking this on, though, take note of the large bunker that completely protects the front of the green. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second.
18-footer.
That's well done right there. A good save for par at the 9th. And he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. We head back out from the clubhouse to start the backside, beginning here with a 451-yard par 4 10th. Anything left could very well wind up in that lagoon, but anything on the fairway could lead to an under par start to this second 9. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
157 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot.
Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Oh, and a shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in for par here at 10. That's going to be good enough to keep him just inside the cut line here in round 2. The 11th hole now at 436 yards. One thing you'll notice about this fairway, the further up you get, the narrower it becomes. So some would say 3-wood, not the worst of ideas here. That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second. Well, that one didn't work out. It didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. The 12th hole at 430 yards is one of the rare dogleg rights on this course. If you can steer your ball into the fairway off the tee, you'll be left with a very manageable approach to a green flanked by bunkers both left and right. A solid, good drive in the fairway. Second shot for him now, here at 12.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. This is one of the more visually striking holes here at Harbour Town, the 373-yard par 4 13th. You've got trees flanking both sides, a few of which spring up right in the middle of the left bunker, leading to an approach to a slightly elevated green with Allen's Dye's signature cypress planks all around. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot. Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. A little strong on the chip right there. Certainly not ideal.
Yeah, that's for sure. And that leaves double bogey on the table.
Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. On to the 14th now. This one almost a mirror image of number 4. It's a par 3 at 192 yards. At 4, the danger was water left. Here it's on the right with a generous bailout area left of the green. Okay, that one's dancing. Not that time. pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. But that's going to keep him on the outside looking in terms of playing the weekend. Now to the lone par 5 on this backside, the longest hole on the course, the 588-yard par 5 15th. This one is a toughie, featuring a narrow landing area off the tee with bunkers on both sides, as well as a somewhat blind second shot requiring a pretty good right-to-left angle of attack. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
"13 feet away."
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
139 is the number. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Oh, right on line all the way. It is a par here at 16. But that may just mean it's going to take a birdie finish to see him through to the weekend. 2 holes remain as we come to the par 3 17th at 174 yards. you'll want to aim right of that one lone tree in the distance, almost like what you see on the South Carolina state flag. And be sure to steer clear of the bunkers here, because making par from there, not a sure thing.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par.
From about 8 feet.
Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. The 18th hole, one of the real signature holes on the PGA Tour. It's a par 4 at 472 yards. Sort of a visually awkward landing area. You want to make sure you don't hit it through the fairway and into the hazard. But a good drive sets up a gorgeous finish, taking dead aim at that beacon of a lighthouse. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. and that will be a 74 for this second round. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score falling outside the cut line.
And if you focus on anything other than that, then
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, opening round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. The leader is the Canadian Corey Connors. He's off to a 4-under start. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. That is so well done. On into on this opening hole. Frank had a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
not often you start on a par 5 and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Frank, you need to be a bit of a rock climber just to get to this second tee. 445-yard hole. What a view. Frank, there's so many impressive holes here at Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah, that tee box is at 9 stories high. It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge distance is one thing, but also just the visual that you get.
This maybe a touch right. And that will wind up missing the fairway. So a less than ideal follow-up to the spectacular eagle at 1.
Good time to put the thinking cap back on. Good second shot. Just get back into position.
From the rough into the bunker or the frying pan into the fire, sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. That's a confident roll right there. Well done. It's a par here at the second. And he'll stay at 2 under. Frank, 227 yards from the back tee here at the par 3 third. This is all you want.
Well, that's for sure. It plays a little longer than that too by virtue of playing uphill. Thin air might negate some of that. There's going to be a good shot just to keep the ball on the green. One of the smaller greens here.
Yeah, and with the elevated green, he might have needed an extra club, as that won't get there. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Good stuff. So it is for a bogey 4. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. Here at the 4th, 383 yards from the back tee. It's a dogleg right, but Frank, looking at all of those bunkers, you could really make a mess of this hole if you stray.
You can. That's why you've got to simplify it. Just something there that's going to find the fairway. Even like 3-wood and a wedge, that's really all this hole's going to require. Avoid the canyons on the left and in the desert, as well as just, I don't know how many bunkers there is on the right side. So a little bit of fairway up the left, find that there, and really, you should be looking at a birdie putt. After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Now to the par 5 fifth hole. Cut it over the ridge here, Frank?
Well, if you can, if you dare. And there is actually a stream here. I know we're in the middle of a desert, but if you can clear that stream, that's the main thing. This is a crazy-looking tee shot because it looks like you want to go down that left, down that canyon area, but if you don't know the exact distance you fly the ball, then you can see you're going to be in lots and lots of problems. Those collection of 3 bunkers down the right side, as long as you can avoid that, then that second shot to this par 5, that's not overly long, it's just under 500 yards, is certainly reachable. Second shot will play uphill to a elevated green with, once again, 3 different levels.
what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
That really could have paid off that previous shot, but the eagle, not to be. Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. Frank, here at the 6th, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 5th hole, it also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dogleg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot played just a fraction uphill. And this green, it's got more humps and hollows in it. It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yeah, he's looking at 116 yards to the front of the green, 123 to the hole, and the pin on the front portion.
Rich, too much grass between ball and club face.
Paid a price with the tee ball landing in the rough.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Okay, that's a good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Onward to the short but really fun 7th, 302-yard par 4 hybrid or fairway wood off the tee. Should get you over a ridge that rolls downhill, leaving a short iron over a creek to the green. That's a big lash. He might be able to cover this. And that off the cart path. That is expertly judged right there. Very well done.
And double bogeys, it's not the worst thing in the world. Actually, it's the next best thing, but they are round killers.
Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. He'll drop back to 1 over par. Frank, I really like this hole, the par 3/8 here at Wolf Creek.
It measures just under 250 yards. Really what you want to know is the yardage just to the front edge of the green. Anything obviously that carries sort of 5 or 6 paces on there, then at least you've got a relatively big green to hit at. But you can see the trouble that surrounds short and left of this green, as well as just over the back.
That's starting a little right. That's going to need to hold on. Oh, and that one just would not stop. It's going to skip right off the green and into the hazard. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his third at the par 3. Yeah, on putts this long, so hard to gauge the speed, and that's maybe about what you'd expect. Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. Set to round out the front side here at Wolf Creek with a par 4.
Fun hole for the big hitter too. They can really take advantage of this. The last fairway bunker down there on the right side is just over 300 yards to get over it. And longer hitters could nearly drive it in the green side bunker on the right. So just tee it up there. You're playing desert golf for a reason. Enjoy it. Just have a little flick in here, and chance too to have a little birdie at the end of your front 9.
This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
This one is looking good. Could it be? Oh, how's that for a lag putt? Beautifully judged there. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And this will be a 2 over 38 on this front side. The par 4 10th, and Frank, what's the right way to attack this hole?
A little deceiving off the tee here, Rich, because you don't see the full width of the fairway because of the desert down the right side. You do see those bunkers down the left. 280 yards take them completely out of play. And it's a fun green, obviously protected by those bunkers on the left and that little one-pot bunker on the right. But be aware of the contours of this green and just be aware, too, where they stick the flag. In that front section, then this is certainly a birdie hole.
The green is up above, and this will play at least a club longer. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
That was right all the way. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10th. And just like that, he'll fall to 3 over par. We're here at the downhill par 3 11th hole. Frank, it's 215 yards from the back tee.
This hole certainly is not for the faint of heart. When you look at that tee shot, you think, oh my God, what do I do from here? But remind yourself, it's 215 yards and really only about 160, 170 yards to green grass again. But it's 215 yards. That should be the club that you're trying to pick. Green's big enough, just persuade yourself though. Try not to look at the canyon and the desert. There is a green down there. The hole is playable.
A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green, and he'll be chipping out of the rough. This will test the skill set here. It's his second.
Just a little over-ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. From a par 3 to a par 5 here at the 12th. It measures 560 yards, a sweeping dogleg left, and there is some trouble down that left side.
This is a scary tee shot. There's no two ways about it, Rich. You've got to get the ball in play because you can really rack up a good score here. That water very much in play. Doesn't matter what club you decide to hit off the tee. 560 yards actually is reachable, believe it or not. But you've got to get it on the fairway. You don't really have to be too brave and try and take too much over there. The other thing, too, to consider about is this green is nearly half the length of an NFL football field. It's 55 yards from the front of this green to the back of the green.
Yeah, sensational shot here, on and 2 on the par 5, and Frank, a good look at eagle.
Well, you're exactly right, Rich. 2 good shots into this par 5, and a chance to be more than well rewarded.
Oh yeah, what a putt there, a second eagle of the round, no less. He has been on his game so far. Well, this is all about temptation at 350 yards, this 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dogleg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dogleg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right, wave goodbye to your golf ball. And that, I do believe, is into the bunker. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 2 over par. 14th hole here at Wolf Creek. Time to pull out the driver and as well the foam because you want to take some pictures here. What a spectacular view.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers. 3 really in play with the tee shot, as you can see. The other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is preferred, unless you want to be playing your second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. Green, should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. That's sort of 3 different tier levels and that. But let's see, birdies are to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here.
That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
On the number at 150 yards to the front, 147 to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. Here at the 15th hole here at Wolf Creek, bit of a breather here. Nice, short par 3. You don't want to miss this green.
No, that's the temptation there. If you try and bite off a little too much because it looks a little too easy, then a bogey here and you're in a bad mood all of a sudden at Wolf Creek.
This one looks right on point. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up.
This from about 10 feet.
A good opportunity lost there. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain right where he is. All right, into the finishing stretch here at Wolf Creek with the par 4 16th at 393 yards. This one requiring a good drive over the canyon. If you do put that in play, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum. Down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result. We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot. 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that 2-check skipper and get it to stop. Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
Frank, you licking your chops here at the par 5, 17th hole?
Oh, why not? A chance to reach a par 5 and 2, but there's still pitfalls in front of you. A little creek or stream runs across the fairway, so really limiting the distance you can hit that tee shot, but it's still reachable from just short of that creek. Find trouble off the tee, then obviously you turn it into a 3-shotter, but a good tee shot, and it's too tempting to resist not going for this green.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. That is started right, and that is trouble. Oh, and you saw that splash there. That is into the hazard. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
This hole's been a bit of a struggle, but beautiful short shot and a chance to get away with a par.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll hold steady at +3.
Now the closing hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, what's ahead of us?
You could try and drive at this green, but there's too much trouble, really, Rich. Even though this hole's just over 300 yards, it's very ambitious to try and drive it across that water. Some might try. Most people try and hit a tee shot 240, 250 yard mark, and of course, you do the maths, you're only going to have 60 or 70 yards in, and, well, they want you to finish on a good note. So good drive in the fairway here, or 3-wood, pitch it on the green, make a 3, and buy your friends a drink in the clubhouse.
Oh, off the cart path.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that will be an opening round 74. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank. Just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the conditions and that, but look at the leaderboard. The rest of the field, they didn't have